Okay, shalom, shalom, kwam yasha'Allah. Koholo Yahweh, Bahashim Yahushai, Bahashim Makahakudash. Double honors to our apostles and elders of Great Millstone who rule well, and they're by the Spirit. Taught us this beautiful truth, and just want to say the water to the H.I.M and Akhwa. That's out here sincerely keeping the laws, the statutes, and commandments of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai to the best of their ability. This is Yachanan Awaf. It's coming at you with another quick lesson, praying that it's edifying by the Spirit. And this is an article. I seen it yesterday, but I guess they reposted it. The New York Times, or no, the New York Post. But this lady right here that you see, along with a lot of other women too. You know, when Trump got elected or whatever, pretty much she went and she's a Michigan state representative too. Reveals she voluntarily sterilized herself to avoid pregnancy under Trump. So I don't get the voluntarily sterilizing yourself when you can just, keep your damn legs closed. But I guess you still want that pounding, because a lot of these women were talking about how they wasn't going to deal with men. I'm not dealing with my husband no more. He voted for Trump. That type of shit. You know what I'm saying? So, let me hit the seatbelt real quick so that noise will stop. But anyway, yes, a number of women that, have done this, you know what I'm saying? And like I said, again, it's you had a lot of women that, were saying that they wasn't going to deal with men for the next 4 years, whatever. But anyway, this is, it says liberal Michigan state representative revealed Wednesday that she underwent a sterilization surgery that would prevent her from getting pregnant now that President Trump is back in the White House. The shocking admission by Rep. Lori Pohutsky, 36, was made during a rally at the Michigan Capitol where protesters voiced their oppositions to Trump's return to power last month. Just under 2 weeks ago, I underwent surgery to ensure that I would never have to navigate a pregnancy in Donald Trump's America, she said. I refuse to let my body be treated as currency by an administration that only sees value in my ability to procreate. Well, I mean, come on, bro. That's what you're supposed to do. That's what you're here for. But that just shows you too, like Yahweh, he's making Esau small amongst the heathen, man. And they're not producing babies like that no more. And them suicide rates and them pills, them damn opioids, them overdoses, and just not being able to pretty much provide for a child in this kingdom any damn way. These so-called white people, man, are dying off quicker than they're being born. So, and this is a selfish so-called white woman to not want to help her lineage to move on, you know what I'm saying, or her people to move on. But we know that it's all about the spirit and power of Yahweh Bahashim Yahushai. And then at the same time too, she's not supposed to be in a position that she's in, because the scripture talks about how a woman shouldn't usurp authority over the man. In fact, let me grab that real quick. Again, I'm kind of driving, but yeah, man, yeah, these so-called white, they bugging out now. They like, nah, fuck that. Yeah, but you seeing a lot of those TikToks and stuff around that time. But this is like her being in a position that she's in, you know what I'm saying, and her pulling that shit off and doing this shit at a rally, and people cheering her on. You know what I'm saying? Like, a lot of women cheering her on. Of course you'll have the so-called black women, if she's on a professional level, she be running right along with that stupid shit. Shit is stupid, bro. Anyway, though, like, it don't matter to us. Don't matter to me. Hey, the less Edomites, the best, man. Well, let's get Slovakia. 1 Timothy 2:11, let the woman learn in silence with all subjection. But I suffer not a woman to teach, nor to usurp authority over the man, but to be in silence. So she shouldn't even have that position that she has. But yep, of course, this is the Americas. And, Trump, he fronting like he's trying to be this godly man. Because, he signed an executive order the day before yesterday as far as these men not being able to get involved in these women's sports no more. And they pissed about that shit. I was just watching one of the elders' videos. The elder from Mississippi, he was going off into the video of the woman ranting, where these people want to push their lifestyles on these little kids and shit. Like, you're grown up, hey, you doing what you do what you do. Go ahead and be wicked as hell. But why would you want to push some shit like that on a 6-year-old, 7-year-old, 8-year-old? Talking about their rights. Motherfucker, they don't have no goddamn rights. They live in the house with their parents, man. They're not, not even young adults yet, type of deal. Like, come the fuck out of here, man. But that's all separation that's going on in this kingdom as well. And you're gonna see a lot more separation as well, man. This shit is about to it's about to get real nasty out here, man, when it comes, because people are fed up. People are fed up. No one is getting along. No one is agreeing with each other. This shit is split up like a goddamn pie. Split up like a birthday cake. This is Matthew chapter 12. In verse 25, I'm going to pull up here real quick. We can get straight into it. It's going to be a long lesson anyway. All right, back. Okay. Matthew 12 and 25. This is Yahushua speaking. It's in red letter, which the world ignorantly calls Jesus, which we know his name to be Yahushua, his Hebrew name. The Lord's name is not Jesus, and he's not some damn blonde-haired, blue-eyed white guy. That word Jesus goes off into earth pig in the Latin. His name is Yahushua, which means that he's the Savior or deliverer in the Paleo-Hebrew. And the true name of the Father is Yahweh, which means that he exists, or the existing one. But this is Matthew 12 and 25, and it says, and Yahushua knew their thoughts and said unto them, every kingdom divided against itself is brought to desolation, and every city or house divided against itself shall not stand. And if Satan cast out Satan, he is divided against himself. How shall then his kingdom stand? How is this man's kingdom going to stand when his women are coming up against him? But guess what? He's reaping what he's sown, because what did he do with the so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans? He caused that discord in the family. Galatians 6 and 7, be not deceived, Yahweh is not mocked, for whatsoever a man soweth, that shall he also reap. And Esau, as a race, they have sown a lot of discord amongst the families of the Israelites, you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans. This man put our woman against us long ago. So now his woman is against him. And it really, it's been going on for quite some time, but it really kind of jumped off with the Me Too movement. Right? Here you go. You got Trump. He's the grab him by the coochie guy. He's been convicted of 34 felonies. And really, in reality, he's in there. He's making Israel great again. And see, the people that went out and voted for him, when they really because they're catching wind of that, and there's going to be a lot more separation, a lot more division amongst them. Those ones that actually went out and voted for Trump, because they actually seeing now, like, well, what the fuck are you doing? You know what I'm saying? We voted you in here to do this, and you're doing that. Anyway. Let's get another one. Let's get Job 34 and 29 to prove that the Lord, he deals with these nations. He sets up nations and breaks them down. Job 34 and 29, when he giveth quietness, who then can make trouble? And when he hideth his face, who then can behold him? Whether it be done against a nation or against a man only. So the Lord, he deals with nations of people and those individual men and women and children in those nations. In fact, we can get another one. Yeah, she like, shit, no, I done went and got sterilized. God damn. Hey, but guess what, though, too? That's another thing, too, that reaping what they've sown. Because what did Esau try to do to us? This man done used sterilization tactics on us, man, since this motherfucker done had us. He's still doing shit like that to this very day. Unknowingly giving us diseases, you know what I'm saying? I mean, well, not saying unknowingly for them, but even like with the Tuskegee hookup, you know what I'm saying? When they was giving our men syphilis and shit like that. And watching them, you know what I'm saying, pretty much, dwindle away with those sicknesses, and had the damn cure. Practicing shit on us, man. That's why Jake wasn't too prone about going out and taking that you know, that rolling up their sleeve with that COV19 shit. Right? That's why Jake wasn't trusting that shit, man. Because Jake understand that this man has done a lot of dirty shit to us. This is Daniel chapter 4, verse 17. This matter is by the decree of the watchers and the demand by the word of the holy ones, to the intent that the living may know that the Most High ruleth in the kingdom of men, and giveth it to whomsoever he will, and set it up over it the basis of men. So the Lord set these base men up, these lowly motherfuckers, man. But that shows you the power of Yahweh B'Shem Yahushai. So this chick, she's pissed off with a wedding ring on. So I'm assuming that, you know what I'm saying, what did you just told your husband, and you 36, you know what I'm saying, like this about your last hoorah for having some kids anyway, before that clock get the ticking on your ass. Okay, so here's another article too. I'm not going to go into it, but it says these women, including an OnlyFans model, are getting sterilized and blaming Trump for their decision. Election tied my hands. Okay, but on with this article. If you know people who are questioning how serious this is, I'm going to repeat myself. A sitting government official opted for voluntary sterilization because she was uncertain she will be able to access contraception in the future, she told the outlet. Pohutsky, who represents the state's 17th district, which includes a part of Detroit, is serving her 4th term in office. As furor spread across social media over her speech Thursday, the Democrat stood by her remarks. Yeah, because, you know, because when Trump when they came up against that Roe versus Wade shit and started going up against a lot of this abortion stuff, Trump wasn't concerned with you so-called blacks, Hispanics, and Native Americans, man. He was concerned with the so-called white women having damn babies, trying to keep their race going. That's been an ongoing talking subject, man, for the past, it's been going on for quite some time, but they've been talking about it real tough for the past 5 years. A lot of these countries, as far as European countries, so to speak, they've been doing certain things to try and influence their citizens to have more babies. And it hasn't been working. Because overall, you know, the Father, the Lord, Yahweh B'Shem Yahushua, is the Father of spirit. So if the Lord don't want a spirit to come into this world, it's not coming anyway. You can't force that. You don't have no jurisdiction over that. But to see the so-called white man, him with his medicines, science, and all that bullshit, they feel as if they can do anything, right? So it goes on to say, the fact that so many conservative men take personal offense to a decision that I made with my husband and about my health care in future just proves the point that we shouldn't assume that right is secure, she posted on social media. So she got a simp for a damn husband. Right? She done came in and, you know, but that's what happens when, you know, the world is flipped upside down and a woman is able to go out into the workforce and, you know, and now you see what's happening. It's disorder in the households. You're supposed to be fruitful and multiply. But who knows? The husband probably like, fuck it anyway. I don't want no more damn kids. They probably don't even have no kids at all, though. But this is the world that you're living in, man, where the women is, you know, the scriptures talks about how the woman would compass a man. Matter of fact, let me get that. They have all the say in the earth. They have the say over you men. There's that Jeremiah 31:22. How long wilt thou go about, O thou backsliding daughter? For the Lord Yahweh hath created a new thing in the earth. A woman shall compass a man. And that's what's going on out here. That this place, let me get Isaiah 5:20 as well. Because this place is flipped up upside down. It goes totally against what the Lord wants. Isaiah 5:20. Woe unto them that call evil good and good evil, that put darkness for light and light for darkness, that put bitter for sweet and sweet for bitter. See, Esau, the so-called white man, he just flipped everything upside down. Instead of the man being the head of the household, the woman is now the head of the household. Right? So, I mean, hey, it's the days and times we're living in. Okay, but it says Trump, 78, has said in the past he wants The issue of abortion left to the states. Michigan allows abortion with no limits after state voters enshrined the right in the state constitution in 2022. The 47th president signed an executive order last month reinstating policies that ensured government monies would not go towards funding or promoting elective abortions, according to the White House. He also signed a memorandum that reinstated a policy that would stop funds for supporting abortion overseas, which I don't know why they sending money overseas anyway. But this man is just dumb as hell. See, you're trying to control other people's populations, and now you're reaping what you've sown. Because with this, what I think they're calling it, what is it, the US aid or whatever, where Elon Musk and them, they're going off into these, they're just seeing where all the spending and money is going, and supposedly they were spending $50 million on condoms. But for overseas Palestinians, but anyway, pretty much overall they're trying to stop the birth of people, and you're reaping what you've sown as a people. You'll see these little families here and there. You know what I'm saying? I see, you might see, it surprises me really. You'll see a couple of little stair steppers, where I see a so-called white woman. She got like 3 or 4 or 5 kids or something like that with her, in a Walmart or some shit like that. But that's rare. It's only a few of those families that are really out here, you know what I'm saying, that's able to really even deal like that, because things have become too expensive, bro. People don't want to have children like that anyway. Because it's just, these so-called white people, they like, fuck that. And then you're living in a day and time where people are selfish. They want to get high. They're not concerned with family lineage. They don't have no family morals like that no more. That shit is gone. I'm going to carry on my lineage. You know what I'm saying? No, there used to be total pride in having children. Watching those children grow up. Your grandkids, your great-grandkids. You know what I'm saying? If you live long enough. That shit is gone, man. Okay, so some other chick. No, there's some guy. Brad Paquette slammed her public disclosure. She very well knows that the president cannot take away her ability to abort her unborn baby here in Michigan. Publicly announcing the destruction of her reproductive system to further misinformation for political gain must be condemned by all. In no way should any political leader promote self-harm, especially to promote blatant falsehoods. Yep, but there you have it. There you have it, man. And all praises to Yahweh Bashim Yahushai. Let me get this one in the Apocrypha. Yeah, I love it. All right, damn it. Yeah, don't have no goddamn babies, bitch. But she didn't have to do that. She could have just said, well, I guess she got a husband. No, she like, fuck, I'm still going to get that love me long time. So shit, I guess she was like, nah, I'm just going to, but to be sterilized? Come on, bro. That shit is retarded. I guess she was really just trying to make a statement. We already in here. Let's get this. Ecclesiasticus chapter 25 and verse 7. There be 9 things which I have judged in mine heart to be happy, and the 10th I will utter with my tongue. A man that have joy of his children, and he that liveth to see the fall of his enemy. And that's what we're witnessing. The fall of our enemies, man. And you're not going to enjoy no children in this place. It says, again, a man that have joy of his children. You can't have joy of your children in a kingdom like this, man. Only in the kingdom to come are we going to be able to enjoy our kids, man. You can forget about it in this kingdom. It's not even wise to even have children in this man's kingdom, man. To just be straight honest about it. Because things are about to get real rough and nasty anyway. The scriptures talks about woe to them that give suck in those days. That was back then, qualifying it. But that could go for, the future to come, as far as Jacob trouble, man. Having little kids, man, and especially babies that are, that can't even walk. You carrying them on the hip. Just imagine being a pilgrim in the land with children like that. It's just not wise, man. Well, let me get this one too, though. Let me go back to the blue letter. Yeah, this is just crazy. But there's a lot of women that done that, though. And she made her little state. These liberals, man, these motherfuckers is crazy, bro. That's why you have to vet these chicks, man. You're dealing with these American women. And don't get married to these chicks, man, on the books, man. That would be foolishness in this place. Let me just start from the top. Obadiah chapter 1 and verse 1. It's only one chapter, but it says, the vision of Obadiah. Thus saith the Lord God concerning Edom. That's the biblical name for the so-called white race, man. We have heard a rumor from the Lord Yahweh, and an ambassador is sent among the heathen. Arise ye, and let us rise up against her in battle. And that's coming. Behold, I have made thee small among the heathen. Thou art greatly despised. Yeah, you know. Hey, it's just not happening no more like that, man. Shit, Esau, man, nothing for Esau to have, 8, 9, 10 kids, But everybody was like that, in the South. There were a lot of children being born, you know what I'm saying? But nah, that shit is done these days. But Esau, he really has poisoned a lot of shit, the food, the water, and people are just not healthy like that, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not a healthy place to be. This place is through. People are dying, a lot younger these days. And Esau, man, they lose it, man. When they lose a damn job, they deleting their whole family. A lot of that's going on lately, man. That's crazy. Check out a lot of these articles, man. These news stories. Brothers be going into it. You see it all the time. Esau come home. Take out the kids. Take out his wife. Then take himself out. Probably take the damn dog out. Because it's a lot more, the suicide rate is through the roof. Hey, that 988 number. That new number that they came up for for the sewer, the sewer, you know what I'm talking about. Deleting yourself. It's a 988 number. Hey, they ain't even got enough help, man. That number is off the hook. People calling in, especially amongst they so-called, they talking about the alphabet people as of yet, with Trump doing what he done, talking about how the hotline is just, they can't keep up with the calls, man. And it's mainly Esau. It's mainly these Edomites. So they're dying off quicker than they're being born. So for this lady to be doing this shit is very stupid. But hey, I applaud it. I say run with it. Shit, go ahead and do that shit, girl. Look at her. That doofy ass smile on her face. You 36. You should be pumping out children. You should be at home. But you out rallying and making speeches like this. Looking stupid as hell. Got that, looking like the damn, what's the chick from Charlie Brown, got that haircut like I don't even know if that was a dude or a girl. Hell, that might have been a damn alphabet person in that shit. Anyway, I'm gonna end out there, man. I pray that the lesson was edifying. Yeah, that big ass smile on your face. Hey, I got a smile on my face too. Don't have no kids. Thank you. Yeah. With that, shalom.